Hello guys, you're welcome to another video of mine. If you're watching my video for the very first time, my name is DivineAdebola and I talk about how you can move from any country you are to a better country. It might be to study, work, or any duty opportunities. That's what I bring to you. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about how to move to Canada. If you're watching me for the very first time, these are the things that I do. So you should subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you'll be the first person to know when I drop a new video. And before I go right to the video, I'm actually thinking about something and I'm actually feeling like I should tell you all first. So I've been having this idea sometime now on doing interview to some strategic people. Like I've been meeting a lot of people here in the UK who are really loaded in the offices, who knows a lot of things, and I feel like it will be awesome if I actually have a one-on-one conversation with them, so they can share their experiences with us. They can also advise us on how to go about some certain things in this UK and the world at large. I think all of these things will be beneficial to us. Let me know what you feel about this in the comment box below. All right, guys, let's go right into this video and let's know what this opportunity is all about. So it is moving to Canada, Saskatchewan to be precise. Saskatchewan is a province in Canada out of the 13 provinces in Canada. So one of them, they are actually having a cool offer this time around. So I'm going to be sharing my screen so yeah, you can see. So the name of the program is Add to Fill. Yeah, International Skill Workers Add to Fill Skills Pilot. So that's the name of this program, and it's basically only to Saskatchewan, not any other provinces for now. Yeah, so this is how the interface looks like. So I'm going to be sharing the link to this in the description box down below. Please make judicious use of the description box. The last video I posted, a lot of people are coming to my DM. Can you please send me the link? Can you please send me the link? And I mentioned in the video that the link is in the description. So it's actually somehow for me to be replying thousands of people. But if you are actually on our WhatsApp group page, I always update everything on the WhatsApp group page. So if you are not there, check the description of this video and join the WhatsApp group page. We have about a lot of people in the group where you can actually discuss with them, and also you can ask questions, anything you feel like you need answers to. Ask questions. I'm very sure somebody will be in that group page to provide an answer for you. So let's go right into the video without wasting any of our time. So this is the overview of the skilled workers pilot. The overview. This subcategory is for intermediate and low skilled worker and high demand occupation who have an offer for a job in Saskatchewan. So before you can go for this, you must have been given a job offer in Saskatchewan. Don't mind my spelling of that Saskatchewan. That thing has want to cover my life too much, and I don't think I can ever be fluent in pronouncing that Saskatchewan. Meet the criteria of the subcategory and intend to reside in Saskatchewan as a permanent resident. Know that all nominees with permanent temporary work permit must reside in Saskatchewan. In fact, Canada wants you to come to their country. I think this is one of the countries that they want people to come to their country and stay. They want you to stay. Unlike some countries that after a while they want you to go back to your country, they want you to stay. So this country is even begging. In fact, they're even making it compulsory that you should stay in their country. So now let's look at the eligibility. Now, have at least 1 year of full-time experience in the past 3 years in your intended occupation or any accepted occupation, or 6 months. At least just have a little experience of what you are applying for. For example, if I'm applying to for a cook, I should have at least 6 months or 1 year experience for the past 3 years in that field. You understand? I should have been cooking for about 6 months steady, like the experience they did. You understand? So that's about this. Now, have a language score of at least Canadian language benchmark CLB4. Now, this CLB4, there's a way of calculating it. Maybe I'm going to do a separate video on that. If you want me to explain that, just tell me in the comment box below. I'm going to see what I can do to that. But what CLB4 means is that there's a way of calculating your IELTS scores, your English speaking and everything in such a way that it's going to meet up the C or before. But honestly speaking, C or before is a very low benchmark for you that you can actually meet. So you shouldn't worry too much about that. The next one, I've completed secondary school or higher level education. Now, the one juicy thing about this offer is that you don't necessarily need to have a master's degree or a PhD before you can apply for this program. The main criteria they want is that you must have completed your secondary school or your higher level. There are some NOC that you will need to have completed your higher education. For example, you cannot tell me you want to apply for a civil engineer employment role, and then you don't have a civil engineering qualification. It doesn't make sense. But the minimum here now is just have your secondary school, because there are a lot of jobs that you don't really need one kind of big certificate like that. So why are we asking you to bring this certificate when the job you're applying for doesn't really need this? You get what I'm saying? So have an SIMP approved offer for permanent or full-time job in Saskatchewan. Now, I said it before that one of the things about this particular program is that you must have a job offer in Saskatchewan, Canada. So once you have a job offer, just you'll be given this approval letter from the employer. Just attach the approval letter to your application, and then bam, that's all. They would approve your application. So now these are all of the jobs available now: shipper, receiver, storekeeper, parts persons, dispatcher, nurse, pharmacy technician, blah 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 blah, food beverage servers, material handlers, construction trade, oil and gas drilling. Just play around it and you will see the one that you feel like you are interested in. But all of the laborers. So you don't need big education for laborers. Laborers in metal fabrication, you don't need big education for that. Laborers in process and manufacturing, you don't need big education for that. Industrial painter, all of you that are painters on my page, you that boy, you're a painter, go and apply for it. So this pilot is not available to employers hiring home support worker, caregiver, and related occupations who reside in client residences or their place of work. Employers seeking workers to reside in their client's residence or their place of work must utilize Canada's caregiver program for recruitment. Now, there are some jobs that it will require you to remain in your client's house. This one is totally not part of it, because some people have been using this particular means to actually say, okay, I need somebody to care for me, so I'm sending a letter, so I'm employing the person from whatsoever country to come and care for me. And at the end of the day, it's not like the person is coming to care for you. You are just using the opportunities to pick up the person from the country to come directly to Canada. So far, the person will be living in your house. Nobody will know if the person is caring for you or not. You understand? So just familiarize yourself with this page. It's so easy to understand. So now let's go to who cannot apply. Now, these are the people that cannot apply. Refugee claimants in Canada who are claiming refugee status from the government of Canada. So if you are claiming refugee status, you cannot apply for this. You cannot apply if you did not provide the required documents. All of the documents I'm going to be showing you in this video. If you do not provide all these documents, forget it. You cannot apply. If you don't have the document, you cannot apply. The next one, you are not able to prove that you plan to live and work in Saskatchewan. They want you to live and work. So if you cannot provide an evidence that you are going to be living and working, then you understand? Okay. You and or your representative have intentionally misrepresented yourself in the application. Like, you are not giving the required information in the application. You are confusing people you understand? Maybe your date of birth is 1997, and then you are writing that you finished your primary school in 2000, or you finished your high school in 2001. You understand all those dabaru things that it doesn't even correlate, things like that. Now, how to apply? To apply for this pilot, you need a job offer. I've said that before. To start your search, please visit scoutjob.ca. We are going to be checking that soon. Your employer will need to provide you with a job approval letter. You must be given a job approval letter. Additionally, please ensure that you follow the guidelines for the application process. Follow the guidelines squarely. Complete and scan and submit all of your required documents, all the documents you'll be requested for. Submit all of them and scan every one of them. Applications that are submitted with missing documents or not translated will be returned. If your application is returned, you'll be sent a letter and asked to reapply. In fact, this is one thing I love most about this application. If there's any issues in your application, they are going to let you know. They will write back to you. They will send back to you. Okay, there's a problem here. You need to work on this. You need to work on that. I think something of that happened to me in UK. I was applying for something and then I made a mistake in the PDF file I was given, and I was told to work on it again. That's how simple and sweet UK system is, and every other country like that. So here is the place to apply online. If per adventure you meet off all of these requirements, you just need to create an account, complete all of the sections, and then scan and upload your document in PDF. Normally, so that's how it's supposed to be, and save and submit your application online. So simple as that. So what you need to know about using the immigration representative. You do not need to use an immigration representative or consultant to apply for SIMP. In short, you don't need an agent to apply for this thing. It's so very straightforward. If you choose to use a representative, you must make sure they are a lawyer in Canada in good standing with the Provincial Law Society or licensed by the government of Saskatchewan. Uh, I don't think I need to talk much about this, because me myself, I am a do-it-yourself person. I don't like employing an agent to do something of such for me, because they can misrepresent you, and in this kind of application, sensitivity is very very important. So all of these things you have to put them in mind. And if peradventure you still have strong head, you feel like you are not enough to do it yourself, you need somebody to help you, sure, then let it be that the person is a lawyer in Canada, because they know all of the rules very well. They can actually help you. But at the same time, too, that doesn't mean when you are applying for all of this, you shouldn't ask questions. Please ask questions. Now, asking questions is not like the person should take over your application for you. It is your application. Whatever you write in it, whatever the person writes, it is what you are going to answer for. So it's better you actually do it yourself. So other forms and information. So if you need any more information about these things, you can actually check all of these links. So once you come to this page, you see all of these things, so you can actually check for yourself. Now let's quickly go to the required document before we actually go to check for the available jobs. So the required document, you must provide all forms and documents to prove you are eligible for SIMP nomination as at the time you submit your application. You will also need these documents to prove your identity, work experience, academic credentials, and language ability. Now listen, your identity, you can use your international passport. So simple. Your work experience, you can use your reference letter from your workplace, or yeah, I think that's just the best things to use, or maybe your work ID card, or maybe your payslip. There are different ways to actually show your work experience in a particular place, so that they will know that it is true that you've worked in this particular sector before. You understand? And then your academic credentials. Let's say, per adventure, you are telling them that you are an high school graduate. You should be able to show your WAEC or NECO or SSCA certificates. And if you are showing them that you're a BSc holder, you should be able to show them your certificate too. Simple as that. And language ability. General guidelines. All documents must be easy to read copies of the original copies. If it is not in English or French, you must submit a copy of the original document, a copy of the English or French translation of the document, a copy of an affidavit from the translator describing their translation ability. For example, if you are from a country that their first language is, let's say, Arabic, and you know Canada is a country that is English and French, you should be able to translate that Arabic wordings to their own language so that they would understand. You understand? So that is just the main gist about this particular one. Now, about translators, translator must be certified by a regular body. This. Translator must not be family member, spouse, or anyone who work for you in preparing your document. Now, listen, your translator must not be an agent. Your translator, in fact, this is even something very simple, something we know. I won this Chinese government scholarship in 2020, and we were told to do a notarization of all of our documents. You don't just use anyhow notary public. You have to use a court, a high court, or a Just make sure it is a government established organization that is going to be notarizing your certificate for you. These are all of the things that is more like they are explaining here. If you know you are going to be doing a translation, let it be by a regulatory body, or let it be as required by the IRCC. Simple as that. Don't come and say, okay, you just want to give it to one person to, okay, translate for you. No, it doesn't work like that. Let it be from a regulatory body. If you want to know more about regulatory body, you can click on the link here. You will be sure that. So all of these people cannot be a translator for you. It is forbidden. So required forms. You must fill out and attach these forms to your application. Generic application form, additional family information, schedule, background declaration, blah blah. Just check all of these things. They are very simple things to do. Just follow the steps step by step. They are very simple things to do. Required document, job offer requirements. Your employer must register online. All of this things. You don't need to stress yourself with this one, sha. This is your employer information and all, but just make sure you get a job offer from your employer, and these are all of the criterias. See, look at this one: janitor and caretaker of an heavy duty cleaner. There are a lot of jobs there that you can leverage on. Language requirement. Oh, we talked about this language requirement. Now let's see: IELTS, Canada this, test of English, and this. So these are all of the requirements for your English language. Yeah, so plan to get IELTS. I think these are just repeating everything we've said so far. Now let's quickly go to the Saskatchewan website and see the available jobs that we have. Now this is how the scarce jobs website looks like. This is how the interface looks like. Now for you to search for the jobs, you come to scarcejobs.ca, click on it. So this is after clicking on it, this is what you see. This is the website where you can search for jobs. Now you can search for your jobs by occupation, or you search by region. These are all of the regions in Saskatchewan, so you don't need to bother yourself. All of these are all the regions in Saskatchewan, so you don't need to bother yourself. But you can search by occupation now. Let's say, as an engineer myself, let me look for jobs under the engineering profession: engineer, architect, IT, and natural sciences. Click on it. Now these are all of the jobs available now: agronomic, technical support, quality control technician, research technician, quality assurance tester, full stack developer. So all of you that are programmers, hello Canada, hello Canada, ecological technicians, computer network technicians, computer aided design, AutoCAD. I'm very good at AutoCAD. See, I should have applied for this instead of coming to UK, but it is what it is. So just check all of these things and apply for it. But the problem is that when you're applying for all of these things, remember that you are going to be dropping a reference letter. It might not necessarily be a reference letter, but just prove that you know all of these things and you have experience on doing them. So that's that. So let's click on one. Let me click on computer aided design because that is what I love doing. Let's click on it. So computer aided design and drafting CAD. Now this is the name of the employer, Trans United Consulting Limited. This is the email. You can forward your credentials to them and see what would happen. And you can also apply on their website externally here. You can do that, and you can also apply to the National Job Bank. So that's how simple it is, and their position is just one. So if you are lucky, that's how you know how it is in the world now. So you don't expect them to you don't expect it to be simple. Things are hard. You'll be competing with people all over the world for just one position. You only need a yes. And this is just like this. For some laborers job, you will see a lot of open spaces. And now look at the salary. The salary is 75,000 to 85,000 annually. Come on, that's big money, man. Come on. Now these are all of the work skills and abilities. All this one, save it for yourself and for your CV. So apply, and that's all. Let's check for other ones too. Let's look for laborers job. Let's go back. Let's go for processing, manufacturing, and utilities. Process operator, chicken plant laborer. Now let's look at chicken plant laborer. Now number of positions, you have 10. Come on, 10 is much. $17 per hour. Why me? Hey, big money. So look at the email, forward your documents to the email, and you can also apply on the company's website. Apply online here. So you have till December 30 to apply. I see that. So just give it a shot. The description, all of these things. Try to read descriptions and the skills and abilities so that you can put them inside your CV. And I always advise people that always tailor your CV to a particular field you want to apply to. It would really help you a lot. You understand? So that is that. So let's see some other tabs. So this is the website to apply. Once you've The other website I just showed you is the website for jobs. Now this is the website for applying to the SIMP. Well, the very first thing you need to do is create an account because you definitely don't have an account. Select a registration type. Please click on SIMP applicant. Don't click on any other thing here. Click on SIMP applicant, bam, and then click on continue. Uh-huh. So once you click on continue, it will actually take you to a place where you do your registration. It will ask for your username, first name, middle name, family name, date of birth, blah, everything is simple. Then you submit. I don't want to create an account because I am not interested. I'm bringing out this thing for you so that you can see. So that is how you can actually move to Canada for free without stressing yourself, without paying for tuition, without paying for anything. If you know you don't have money for tuition and you know scholarship is not coming forth, channel all your energy in applying for all of these jobs. Tailor your CV in such a way that it is going to fit to any place you want to apply to. A lot of people have been coming to my DM. Debola, I'm a web developer, I'm a programmer, I'm a data analyst, I'm a this one, I'm a that one, I'm a that one. Channel your energy in looking for a job here, and trust me, you're going to get a job. By the time you start applying, since it is not easy, by the time you apply for like 50, you're going to get at least five that would respond to you, and out of the five, you're going to get two who will award you, or maybe one that will award you. See, you only need 1 years. You only need 1 years. Once you get your 1 years, and everything is all settled. So that's how it works in this life. You keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, and then one day your also will pay. So, guys, that is all about this particular hard to fill skill pilot. So let's leverage on it and let's see how far we can go on it. Alright, guys. Once again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please try as much as possible to do so. I really appreciate every one of you. I'm really making a lot of efforts to bring to every one of you subscribe to my channel juicy offers just like this one. So please, if you are not subscribing to my channel, then are you going to benefit from all of these offers by the time I post them? So guys, please do that. And again, you can also leverage on the description below. Check all of them. Check all of the links in the description below. Read everything, and you can also join our WhatsApp group page. Ask questions over there. You are going to learn a lot of things over there too. So, guys, that's everything you need to know about this particular program. If you have any question, tell me in the comment box below. I always reply all of the comments. All right, bye bye. Thank you.